have ourselves another match for you folks. It is match number 2 on the day. Gonna cut that music as well, guys. It is match number 2. It is Sicario family up against Final Strike, and so far the 14 Nation is succeeding with their predictions on the Twitter, guys. So far you guys are looking a lot stronger at predicting than maybe some of the analysts in the CDL, you know. And well, I predicted Flawless would take that one. I definitely wanted to see it go the distance and go to 5. I feel like ADS Gaming did push hard enough and gave enough of their sweat and tears and their fight in both of those hard points that I feel like they could have maybe gotten away with one, but maybe should have, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. They didn't. Flawless took the first series on the night, and they're your first team in the winners bracket finals. And so now we're looking for who they're going to play against. Who's going to be their opponent? Is it going to be Final Strike, the favorite right now? The 14 Nation has picked Final Strike. They locked it in. Now Sicario family, though, a team that I definitely think that they could topple Final Strike. Final Strike's already looked defeatable when they had their match against Zelix eSports just yesterday, with the commotion and calamity around that, and even what happened at the end of after the match, and with all the allegations and the hacking and cheating and whatever it was. Ultimately, when the dust settles, Final Strike they get given the de facto win. It wasn't fully earned, so that's where I don't think that I can fully feel super confident saying Final Strike is going to take it. So you know what, 14 Nation, your commander is actually going to go against you guys in the prediction here, and I'm going with Sicario family to take this match against Final Strike. Sicario family, they have not dropped a single map in the winners bracket so far. They have 2 3-0s stacked up on top of each other. There's 6 maps straight on a win streak, and they could potentially make it 9 here if they come out hot enough, with enough confidence, with enough moxie. But when it comes to coming out with moxie and spark and in fire and fight, we got to talk about who has to come out for them with that. And so let's introduce you guys to the teams and the players here. We got for Sicario family, we have Blame, Aldo, Solidify, and I Miss My Shots, who is your starting 4. Not sure they're going to be starting in the match yet. I'm still waiting for the lobby invite and whatnot, but Jafud had to sub in for Miss My Shots yesterday in their match. It was either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I think so. I'm not. I don't know. The other day, I Miss My Shots got subbed. Had to be subbed. Not subbed in. Jafud had to be subbed in for a Miss My Shot. So even with the sub, they get it done in a 3-0 fashion. So I don't know, man. The Sicario family side, they're looking strong. They're looking sharp. Nothing's really phasing them much. In Final Strike, they have their 6-man. That's Risky, AD, Bishy, Careless, Wheat, Jay Zerk, and Precise. That is a strong 6-man. And I'm telling you, they also have what it takes to definitely win this matchup. Without a doubt, the 14 Nation, they've picked a strong team to stand beside in this one. As this match here, I was talking to you guys in the ADS versus Flawless matchup when I was talking a bit about this one, preluding to it. This one on the paper, on the cards, looked like the tighter match, the closer match than the ADS and Flawless one. So this one, we saw a best of 5. We saw a full 5 series for Final Strike and Zelix. I expect this one to be a 5, if not a 4 map at the least. But it all comes down to whether or not these teams perform come match time, come lobby time, when they actually need to the most. It's in the maps. And speaking about in the maps, let's see what maps they need to perform on as well for this best of 5 series here. And we're going to be starting off with Checkmate. This is the map that we ended things off, Checkmate Hardpoint, the last series. We're going to come back to this one. Can't get enough of it here in the Global Esports Community Playoffs on your day number 5. As we got Checkmate Hardpoint to start off, we got Moscow, first time on stream so far. We get to see some Moscow play in the playoffs. It's going to be fun to see that one. It's always fun to see it on the Search and Destroy. I love seeing just the fakes and the plays, especially, you know, when my Toronto Ultra play on it. Garrison Control, some more Garrison, another Garrison map, different mode for the day. It's going to be interesting to see if we get a close or if we get a one-sided series on that one. The control for Garrison, it can be the most one-sided when it comes to offense versus defense. Usually the defense has just so, like, percentage-wise, it's more likely that the defense wins their rounds on this map. There's a higher percentage win rate for the defense than it is on the other two maps in control. In the control map rotation. So name of the game there, win your offense, and you should most likely be able to take that map in control. Raid, Hardpoint, and then Raid, Search and Destroy are our bonus maps if we do see that extension to 4 or 5 maps in this best of 5. I'm excited to see maybe this one end off in a Raid, Search and Destroy if my prediction stands of a, you know, this one going the distance, going all the way to 5 maps and Sicario coming out on top. You know, that's where we're going to have to see a really juicy and fun Raid, Search and Destroy come to fruition. But still, Raid, Hardpoint, also a very fun one to watch for and just to watch play out. I like the way that the points sort of ping pong in a zigzag kind of formation for the most part when it comes to these rotations. You know, the only one is obviously P5 to P1. That's the only real linear and close rotation. Apart from that, you do have more of a what's it called, longer sort of stretch of land you have to cross to get your rotation from, you know, P1 to P2, P2 to 3, and 3 to 4 are your long ones. It's about the same sort of distance from 1 to 2 as it is from 4 to 5, but that's enough rambling about Raid, Hardpoint for me. I'll ramble more about it when we get to it, if we can get to it. But that's your little breakdown and introduction for these teams, folks. And you know, once again, while I'm still waiting for this invite to get into this lobby, folks, to get into the lobby with these teams, let's take a quick look at the bracket. As you know, we don't have the updated Flawless over ADS Gaming, and we don't have an updated look at Primal Esports versus Zelix Esports, but whoever comes out of that bottom match, match 22, that's UWT Flash versus, you know, either So HD or Guive Bean. Whoever comes out of that one is going to be facing ADS Gaming in match 26 tomorrow. And match 25, we get to decide, we get to figure out which of these two teams, Sicario Family and Final Strike, will drop down to that one and play off stream tomorrow. As just to let you guys know, I know I didn't let the people that were watching the ADS Gaming match know, but I'll let you guys, all the fans tuning in right now for this one, I'll let you guys know we will not have a stream for tomorrow. So on Sunday, we will be getting the winners bracket final match. We'll be getting the losers bracket. We'll be getting the losers bracket matches. So that's the losers bracket semifinal match and then the finals match. And we will try to also get that fourth one, the grand finals match, in as well. I think we're going to try to get a 4-match day in. If not, we get a 3-match day in, and, you know, sort of similar situation. Instead, we have like 2 off-stream matches. We have 1 off-stream match that night, and we have 2 off-stream matches tomorrow night. But that's only because of commitment issues on my end. So my apologies, guys, if you did want to see a lot more matches throughout the weekend, rather than, you know, having that Saturday night off. But you know, I got things to do, and we do have things to do as well here on stream. I know why you guys are here. It's not to hear me ramble about my weekend plans. It's to see Sicario Family versus Final Strike, and we will get that one for you guys in short order. But first, we have to jump to a break. When we come back, we'll obviously be having the teams in the lobby. We'll be hopefully be loaded into the map as well at the same time. And you know, we should be able to get things rolling with that one, and we'll be in on that first one. It would be the Checkmate Hardpoint to start off this best of 5. This one I think is going to be the biggest, the sweetest, you know, the most scrumptious of the 2 best of 5s, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Me versus the 14 Nation. I picked Sicario Family. They picked Final Strike. Chat, who do you pick? throw it all in there, and I'll take a look at it maybe during the break, or you know, I'll take a look at it post stream as well. But I'll catch you guys on the flip side. We'll take a short break. When we come back, you won't have to see my ugly mug until after the match, but when we come back, we'll be in the match. Okay, so checkmate, hard point, coming up to you guys after the break. Cheers. and gentlemen, welcome into your second series. This is your first map of it. This is Final Strike in the orange on the left and Sicario family on the right in the yellow, and Jafud will be subbed in once again. This time around it's going to be Solidify who has to tap on out, and we will not be seeing Jzerk make an appearance just yet for Final Strike. Maybe later on we might see him, that's exactly what happened with them in their match against Zelix. But starting off strong in the middle of this plane is going to be Final Strike taking control of the point. Man, I'm loving this orange and yellow sort of vibe we're getting right here. It's making me feel like we're in that Halloween and fall sort of period, and it's just around the corner as well, it being August right now. But so far Careless not finding a kill just yet. He's trying to make his way over towards these spawns. Info on Blame is there, and oh lord, he's trying to turn onto Aldo. Nearly does it, but Blame will end up taking him down. Blame looking for Wheat as well, but Wheat does get the last laugh, taking him down. And there you go, Final Strike. Take a hold of those spawns, why don't you? As Weedy also on 3 in a row. He ultimately drops though to a player in front. That's going to be Jafud who takes him down, as both him and Miss My Shots are living it up with 4 kills each. A 0 for Aldo though. Big old donut for him, and he will be the one to hold the longest donut, as Careless does find himself a few kills. But Aldo taking down Careless to get rid of the donut. That's kind of funny. That's a little ironic, wouldn't you think? As he drops to Risky. Oh, perfect, precise shots from Risky to get the 2-piece gobbled up right there. Long range. Careless making his way towards that plane. We'll find the head of Blame, tag him up heavy, and even take down Aldo in the mix. Holy camole. Careless and Final Strike, they are putting Sicario family through their paces, through the blender. It is 89 right now points for them, and not enough points for Sicario family really. But Aldo going big right there for a 2-piece. Will he turn to Risky? He does not drop him. Risky stays alive, but will ultimately drop to Blame. As I'm struggling to find a POV. I finally find one of somebody in the action. Now Miss My Shots. Will you find Weedy? Weedy should be able to take you down. He does. Weedy also finds Blame when he stands up, and takes down Jafud as well. Weedy, oh my lord, he's on a burner here. Aldo drops to that jump shot as the point goes orange for the rest of it. Risky. Fishy finding a nice 2-piece though. That's good at stopping and sending 2 players back to spawn from Sicario family. Risky playing up close and personal to the spawns over at yellow. Looking to try to cut a few players down by the roots here. Doing some deforestation over on that P2 side of the map. Player on made his way into the point. That's number 7 in Aldo. Will he take down Risky? He does, but he should be taken down in quick succession as Wheat finds himself the opening to get him taken down during his reload. Will he find this meat? And he does not miss those shots onto him. Aldo drops as well. Wheat, man, oh, he's been on one definitely this map. Oh yeah, bud, he's on one. Hell yeah, eh? Is Weedy taking down I Miss My Shots for the 3rd time in that life, it seemed, on that 5 streak. Towering atop the table right now, and oh lord, that nade had a sweet tag sound, didn't it, folks? As Blame finds himself a 2-piece. Miss My Shots looking the strongest right now for Sicario family, as the rest of them still yet to really warm up enough. Solidify being missed is his presence, him not having any presence here in this one. He's sorely missed so far. Aldo reaching for an opportunity to take down the player on the point here and stop the bleeding of points here, as it's getting out of control right now. Sicario family being put down bad right now by Final Strike. Bishy walks his way into the point, takes a few bullets, but just shrugs them off for the most part as he continues to soak up time for his team. 190 plus points for Final Strike, and Sicario family only able to muster 26 so far. This is absolutely embarrassing early stages to this one, as we're only in on the first map. But Blame trying to get his rally the troops here with the potential 3-piece. He's gonna have to reload and back off. He goes prone, but ultimately does drop. Jafud drops as well. Aldo not being able to pick 2 players. He takes down one and his teammate in that process. Risky, oh, sharp shots down long right there to take down the player over on top of P2 that hasn't popped up yet. Careless flying off of the top ropes like a WWE superstar, and looking like a superstar in this matchup at the moment. Maybe taking down Jafud, but no, Jafud does have the last laugh. His bullets will be able to reign supreme there as he now gets flashed up. Risky looking to finish off this player, this pesky player in the back. He does take down Jafud, and this is a nice rotation. The spawn secured for Final Strike for this P2 rotation. Bishy getting Risky getting a kill there. Bishy grabbing the rest of that time. This should be all she wrote for the first map here, and this is a massive momentum grabber for Final Strike as they start off this series on one hell of a trip here. 250 to 35 on the checkmate. Oh my lord. Way to have your presence known as a powerhouse in the semifinals here. Proving the doubters that said they didn't belong here in this semifinals matchup wrong with this epic performance and extremely dominant first map of this series, as they take that one. And Wheat was just performing outstandingly through that map. His shots were super crisp. He was holding his angles. He was winning all these gunfights he was getting into. He was the standout player by a long shot for that side on Final Strike. And just too many players on the side of Sicario family just couldn't get it going. They just couldn't start getting up to speed, to pace, to be able to play alongside, you know, that one player on their team. I'm trying to remember who it was. I think it was Don't Miss My Shots, you know, who was playing at a pace a little bit faster than his teammates. But, you know, it just ultimately just Final Strike, they were able to come together. They were able to play as a unit, and off of Wheaty's just massive, you know, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, just shining all over the place, and, you know, hitting up this Sicario family side just upside the head multiple times, you know, with crowbars and whatnot, and the bullets just, I don't know, man. Like, it was extremely one-sided from start to finish on that map. And Final Strike, they're going to be going into that Search and Destroy with a ton of confidence that is well deserving. And Sicario family, y'all got to shake that off. That map is in the backs of your heads now. It's just under your feet. It's water under the bridge. Just move on past that and focus up for this Search and Destroy. That's my message to them, as they're the ones I predicted to win, and 14 Nation predicted Final Strike. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys, as the series continues to roll on. We'll cut to a short break, though. But so far, looking so good for this side of Final Strike as they take that first map, folks, you know, with ease. So we'll be right back after a short break, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here for your second map of this matchup here. This is once again, guys, GEC semi-finals match between Final Strike in the orange, Sicario family in the yellow. Final Strike up after a very dominant first map. What can Sicario do to try to battle back and force a longer series? As they start off with a nice first blood gotten by Aldo, but man, a flurry of kills come through in favor of Final Strike to end that first round. Although there's that first blood onto Bishi. Should be able to find, I believe, one more, but he does ultimately drop in that 1 versus 2 situation that he had to face at the end. Just couldn't get it done. Couldn't get that ace on the round. And that's Final Strike on the board first here with a map up and a round up now here in the Search and Destroy. Confidence is key. It's high right now when it comes to the momentum for Final Strike, but Sicario family, y'all gotta fight up. You guys gotta get ready, as it's a hit, a hard A hit from Final Strike. And is Aldo gonna be ready here to get another first blood? He throws that nade out. It was about to tag himself up, but Blame does get the first kill over by half wall. Nades are getting tossed on out. Aldo gets another big kill there. Is he ready for another player at half wall? Number 7 right behind him. Oh my lord! Aldo just turned on him! That was dirty! What? That's gotta be kill cam. That's gotta be kill cam. Here we go, Aldo. Oh, Jose Aldo giving him the left and the right, knocking out one, and then, oh my lord, submits Weedy in most desperate and dirty ways. Holy smokes. That's Sicario family for you folks in that Search and Destroy. Aldo, he's on one right now. 4-1 on a 2 streak, starting out hot and heavy in the Search and Destroy. Gotta love it. This is the turnaround, boys. Use this confidence that you have. Use this momentum from taking that round and get something to go your way. Miss my shots, taking some shots down long to try to see if he could find anybody. Jafud finding the first blood, though, now puts Sicario family in a advantageous position. Aldo, can you get it done? He does, with another player taken off the board. That is 3 in a row for Aldo. Now number 8, though, trying to come down the escalators, and Bishy's gonna deal with him. Last player, top cop. That's Weedy, the MVP from the first map. Can he get a 1 versus 4 to go his way? It's definitely going to be an absolutely tall task. Tall glass of water to try to chug down in 36 seconds. Aldo, maybe, can he get it done? Is the magic going to happen from him? No, it's going to happen from... I miss my shots. And that's going to be the final kill needed to take that round. And we see this side of Sicario family with a lead in the S&D. They are up 2-0 or 2-1. Final Strike, not too bad, but this is some confidence. This is some premium chase gas that is flowing through the veins of this well-oiled machine that is Sicario family in this search right now. Aldo performing like a championship fighter, as he's named after. And Aldo looking for one. He does, but he gets quickly traded out. Last player over by that A zone, or A hill, or not A's hill, A bomb site. It's gonna be Blame, and he's just gonna back that ass up and out of there. Jafud holding this angle here to maybe find one. He spots one. That is careless. Getting caught in that corner, does not get taken down. Weedy, though, finding one big kill right there. Number 1 and number 2 in gunfights. Jafud only on 9 bullets. I'd reload, my son. There you go. Blame trying to find a kill here. Will he find it onto careless? No, he doesn't. Jafud coming out. He comes up top. Eskies finds one for his troubles, but does not find the round because the last 2 remaining players from Final Strike are there to take him down. Here's Careless cleaning up Blame, and well, Weedy pushes out first. Careless comes out second, and Risky was there anyways to manage any risk that could have happened if there was a 2-piece. Sicario family and Final Strike tied up at 2 apiece right now in this Search and Destroy. And well, we talk about in the past, you know, how impactful Search and Destroy was in past Call of Duties. You know, quite a few teams, you know, people arguing, oh, you know, can a Search team like win the championships? You know, does Search win championships or is it Respawn? And people saying Search wins championships. Well, we saw in the first series, you know, a team taking the Search didn't end up taking the series itself. Now, Sicario family, they lose the first map, but they're trying their hardest and they're looking like they can get the Search to go their way. I Miss My Shots puts the team up in lives right now after they had seen themselves down at, you know, in a 3 versus 4. But Jafud and Miss My Shots getting kills that are crucial to putting the team up in lives. And well, now it's Wheat all left alone in the 1 versus 3. He had to do a 1 versus 4 before, couldn't get it done. This time around, it's a different story. Jafud's going to be there and catching him on the good timing with the gun out. That's going to be Sicario family securing that round with that kill. Jafud, good stuff from you. Nice timing. And that's going to be Blame finding a nice kill onto Bishi right there to make things a 3 versus 1 instead of a 3 versus 2. It's pretty big right there. Player also coming on the pinch as well. Could have made a mess of things as well. But Blame got it done. Got that kill through for his team. Now looking over at Final Strike. It's going to be interesting to see where they end up playing this one. It looks like they're going to send 3 mid. There's also players coming through the middle of the map from Sicario. Careless gets taken down by Jafud as Jafud finds 2. That's Risky and Careless extinguished. And once again, it's Wheat, the man of the map, the first map, getting put back in another position where he needs to put out an MVP style moment or performance. And he finds 1 here to make this a 1 versus 2 instead of the 1 versus 3 it was just moments ago. He still does need to collect that bomb though. Jafud looking to hold that down. Miss My Shots is also going to be watching it from Globe. Will Wheat look to make a nice wrap around, maybe deal with the player on Globe? If he does, this might be really good for him. I Miss My Shots is going to be exposed. Oh, there you go. Big timing and big kill. Jafud last alive. Gonna just wait it out here. Wait for the player. Wait for the audio. Will Weedy get this to go his way? Oh my lord. Right behind him. Jafud. Weedy, will you get it? No! Jafud is able to seal the deal for the team. It started to look like the possibility of a 1 versus 3 happening. The magic out of the man of Weedy was there, but Jafud shuts the door on that round. He got 2 big kills earlier on in it and is able to get the 3rd one on that round for himself, and that is 5 kill streak he is on right now. Potential streaks to work with if he can find himself 2 more in this round, or at least within the next 3 or next 2. As he's searching for that streak, we're going to be seeing where these players are going to go, and Risky will find a nice first blood down long range on an AR, and I don't miss my shots. Clearly, maybe the player missed their shots to try to get there. Blame gonna throw a nade out and even take down Weedy. Oh lord, that's a 2-piece that shouldn't have happened, but it does because Blame is just an animal. Risky, that AR gonna tag up Blame. Blame's gonna retreat from the corner, and well, Risky just didn't catch that info on the retreat and on the slide out. Fishy finding a big kill is gonna force a 1 versus 1 over by that A site for him, and he wins the gunfight against Aldo. Oh my lord, that one shouldn't have happened. That one was also magical, and Blame, he got the 2-piece before he gets the solo kill there. It's a 1 versus 1. Can Blame get the ace? It's only Bishy, and he looks like he might get the good timing on Bishy. He does! The ace! Bishy just feeds him the last kill. That is now a 5-2 scoreline, and Sicario family 1 round away from getting the 6th round win, the map round win, or map win in general, and also forcing a map 4 at the minimum for this series. On the doorstep of defeat in this map is Final Strike. Momentum in the hands of Blame and Sicario. What a round Blame just got there with that ace, you know. It wasn't the final round like it was in the ADS Gaming versus Flawless one. I missed my shots. Not going to miss them this time around on Wheat. Takes him down. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 now situation. Make that a 3 versus 3, as Risky is going to find kills there. Jaffa just on the other side of this wall, just to the right of him. Oh, but Risky is going to get the big kill right there. Nice trades come through. Aldo going to tag, but not take down. Aldo will drop right there. Blame finds one trade, kills, tries to slide away. He does get out of dodge. Blame, he's going to heal up too. How patient. What's the play here? Fishy needs to still pick up that bomb. Did Blame catch him on the wraparound? It looks like he might have some info. Maybe not. Fishy. Who's going to get the right timing on who here? As Blame just goes right over the A site. Fishy has an open site to plan on here. Looks like Blame's just going to make his way back over there. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to stick to A here. He's going to give the plant, so he's just going to play for the retake. Interesting decision there. Now, Blame also on 6. What a map he's had. 10 and 4 right now. And if he also clutches up this 1 versus 1 here, MVP without a doubt on the map. And it might just be one of the best S&D performances. Oh my lord, no way! Of course! Of course this guy makes magic happen. 10 and 4, give him the last one. It's 11 to 4 KD for him. Sicario family win the map. We are guaranteed a map 4 in this series. What a showing from that man. This is why I love Moscow S&D and why I wish we saw a little bit more of it too. Just magic. That man Blame, man. He was the player of this series in the last series Sicario family had on stream. He had an outstanding search and destroy in that one as well. And you know, I'm just gonna look back at my stats here. Maybe he had another one. He had an outstanding search as well in the first one against Primal. No, it looks like it was Solidify actually that swept that entire series with the MVPs across all the maps. But as you guys can hear me, I'm flipping through my book of stats and notes and stuff, so you guys can see. You know, not your average caster. Not your average caster, guys. I do a lot of multitasking. I'm producing the stream. I'm writing down stats and shit. And then I'm also commentating and keeping you guys entertained, you know. I'm not saying I deserve a nomination for eSports Awards next year. You know, I'm hoping that I get one at least. Or I want to try to win an award somewhere, you know, something. But somebody that does deserve an award, and well, his team ultimately gets awarded that map off of his performance, was Blame. Big job out of him. Job well done for sure. Him and Deceptions, standout search and destroy players on the day thus far. But we might have another search and destroy if this one goes the distance to 5 maps. But that's a question. You know, that's a potential. Will we see that happen? That's, you know, that's still what we have to obviously come across. But we will be going to a break, folks. When we come back, we'll be in the lobby ready to go with the next map. Of course, the next map ready up is going to be Garrison for the Control, and we talked a little bit about it. Garrison Control, very defense sided. Will it be defense sided, and will we only see the defense win the rounds on Garrison Control in the series on this map coming up between Sicario family and Final Strike? I don't know. But what I do know is it's a 1-1 scoreline right now in terms of maps, and we will have a break before we get into the next one. Map number 3 just on the horizon, guys, so stay tuned for that. We'll be right back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, English is hard, Chase. Get yourself together, man. Amateur production. Let me talk about it. Okay. We got Final Strike, Sicario family, Control. This is map number 3. Things are tied up at 1 apiece. And oh boy. This is a tide turner. Winner here goes up 2-1 and has the next map being series winnable for them. As right now we're starting off this one and it's going to be 3-1 KD right now for Weedy. Looking good on that one. Careless still waiting for his first kill. He's had some slow starts to some of these maps so far in this series, let me tell you about that. Jafud looking for a kill as well to try to warm up, as that B point is taken up by Sicario family. Blame cleaning up the players on it that were quite weak from nades and that were softened up by his teammates' tosses. Now we looking to try to maybe clean up a player that was tagged up pretty low and pretty heavily. Gonna find, don't miss my shots. Oh, those are clean. Blame just around the corner. Oh lord, that's a 3-piece. That is just, oh lord, these players have families that are probably watching this match. Oh my lord, another one, DJ Khaled. Gonna drop to Blame though. Bishy looking to try to help his team take this point. Already 2 ticks of progress. Oh lord, that headshot so satisfying. Number 8 and Aldo, last line of defense over by this point, and Final Strike. They're going to be able to get this point dusted in an offensive round 1 as well to start this one off. Final Strike, just a completely different beast when it comes to these respawns. As they take this one in Wheat. Oh, just a masterclass put on by him with this Krig. Beautiful shots and movement, and you know, just looking down the right side at the right time. 8 and 3 and well rewarded. Taking a quick look at some of these stats and damage. He's already past the 1k damage here. Oh, brilliant stuff from him. Let's take a quick look as well at these trophies. Make sure everything's checking out well for these players and whatnot. As we get back into the action here, Aldo finding 2-piece. Can he find a third player? Player went down into the trash bins and he sends them digging for more. As Aldo takes that player down. Careless, will you drop to Aldo as well? Aldo just devouring these players from Final Strike over by Green and by Platt as well. Number 7 in Blame trying to win that B point over Aldo. Looking for 1. He's gonna just back off as he sees he doesn't have any more assistance, as he's trying to stay alive and find these players. Bishy, will you drop to Aldo? He does, and the spree ultimately ends though with Careless cleaning up a kill right there. Careless popping up out of that rat tunnel for 1 kill. Just gonna retreat on into it for maybe some more. Looks to maybe find another player. Oh my lord, he absolutely incinerates Jafud. But this point continues to be captured. Careless. Oh, he devours too. That was masterful. But he drops ultimately as well in that mix of things. The life differential quite close. It's only a 2 life lead for Sicario family right now, but they definitely need more than 1 tick of progress at B to feel more comfortable. As well as this life lead, it's not too out of hand. Careless spawning Aldo's retreat and his entry into the rat tunnel. That's gonna, his teammates are gonna be aware of that. Bishy will be able to gas out that rat. Bishy finding another one onto I miss my shots. Blame cleaning up him. Last ditch effort over to the point to stop the clock. Will it come through in time? Careless with the nades gonna be good enough, and there you go. He cleans up 3 in the dying buzzer beating seconds of that round, and that's Final Strike looking to put away this map in a speed running sequence of rounds. Blame getting the kill cam here with his 3 kills near the endings of things, but then Careless comes through and just absolutely squashes 3 of them like bugs. Up 2-0 right now in this control is Final Strike, with Wheat once again towing the line for the team. Careless 10-7, and Jafud and I Miss My Shots just unimpressive right now. These two ARs looking like crickets here in the night on Garrison, as that's a full team wipe earned by Final Strike. And the nades will tag. Jafud will drop to Careless. Careless, will you find another? Looking, and he will be able to catch I Miss My Shots with the last of his clip before he died out. Wait, over watching right now, and he pushes through the middle. Blame will drop to Wheat. Picks up the sub as well now. Looks to regain some health as the B point is ticked up. The trophies are going to be getting rid of different tactical equipments and ordinances. Careless gets rid of the trophy just on the doorstep. Blame looking to try to find the kill onto Bishy. It would have been a big job right there. Well done for him, but he does drop. Careless finding Aldo. It's just back and forth here, trading lives and obviously positionings on the map as well. Careless holding square here, holding this trolley, this dolly. Maybe looking to make a wrapping play into the spawn area here. Two players hopping out at Blame. He's absolutely caught off guard. His pants are ripped off of his torso and, well, tossed into the gutter along with his dead body. I Miss My Shots grabs a two-piece. Players around the hill. Risky can't get it done. It's going to be Sicario family that hold off this charge over by Bricks. Wheat getting taken down by I Miss My Shots, now heating up in the latter half of this, well, in the second half now of this map, as Risky, him and Jafud just having a tough time getting things going. It's now looking more and more like a 3 versus 3, but Risky having a good positioning in the back here to start spawn trapping these Sicario family players. Blame being extremely cautious, knowing Risky's somewhere around there, and Blame just drops. As My Shots tagged up, not taken down yet. Number 4 in Bishy finds one. Will he find a second here? Jafud drops at long range. The pistol out for the tags, but not the takedown. Weedy sliding out onto the hill. Desperation. Careless trying to stop the clock and allow his team another opportunity at the hill. He's cut down. Bishy could be there to slide in, but will be cut down inside of green. Sicario family hold on to extend their life in this map. That is a 2-1 scoreline now in this control. They are on the board with some momentum to work with, but that was a defensive round win for them. They're gonna have to try to get an offensive round win now to go their way. They have to get an offensive round win to go their way for them to be able to push for a round 5 and to be able to even win this map altogether. Such an important map, as well as swing map, most would say, being this control at the moment, especially with the way Sicario family had lost that first hard point. You really don't want to have to go into another hard point being down 2-1 and having to make it your map to play your life on, your winner's bracket life on, decide your winner's bracket fate on. Jafud, a nice two-piece. Gotta give it to him on that one. Will he be able to find Risky up top? He's gonna fall off instead of holding his ground. That's gotta be that maybe shows a little bit of a lack of confidence he's having right now in this round, and I wouldn't blame him. He is going 6-14. Not going to be feeling himself the most here. If I was to think of any player on the map for his team. Blame 20-17, 19-10 for Aldo. He's continuing to have, you know, them both strong map back-to-back maps. Careless and Wheat trying to do something as well here. This contest The time isn't ticking down. It's just going to hold the clock steady. As these players, it's just a complete standstill. Nobody really taking down anybody here in this moment. Jafud trying to find somebody here. As the clock just stays still, it's a stalemate. Finally, the water starts to shake, and it's a flurry of kills. It's a trade of kills, and ultimately, final strike. They get it to go their way. The defensive team comes away with the more kills than the offensive one. Jafud taking down Careless. Big moment right there. The map is opened wide up. This is an open map right now. Bishi gonna take down Jafud, but the stack up onto B. They get through one tick of progress. Will they be able to get to second? It looks like they will. Careless trying to get in there, but there's trophy systems to stop from ordinances, nades, and flashes getting in to dissuade and to dismay. But I miss my shots. Yeah, off of some streaking done early on. I believe in the third round of this one, he's gonna have some streaks to use, and oh, what I think terrible timing right there. Blame can now get into this point here. But that trophy system, it's going to stop that nade from being able to do any dissuading and damaging. Blame will get damaged himself by a few nades coming through from Final Strike players. As he has a teammate on the wrap. Big moment for Jafud. He takes down 2. Can he take down more? He himself gets taken down in the mix. Blame shooting at his own teammate there. Not going to find that one. He finds 2 off of Risky and Bishi. What a crazy turn of events on this point. Another streak is being invested here. This is I miss my shots trying to get his team across the line on this one. Holy smokes, folks. From rags to riches is Sicario family. This could be the moment where they push to that map 5. Jafud dip ducking and dodging his way to try to stay alive. A minute and 12 remaining. Sicario family have a life lead to work with. They just got to make sure to play this one. These trades need to come in successfully, and so far they are. 11-6. Numbers still going their way. 11-5. 50 seconds remaining. Final strike. They need to get these last couple gunfights to go their way, and they need to find a way to hunker down, and they can't. Blame continues to bleed these lives. It's down to 3 lives remaining. Make it 2. The numbers are too great. They're too good. The time is in Sicario's favor, not just the lives. And it's Risky who has to hold these players off the point, and he himself is ripped away from it. Sicario family, they push through from being down 0-2 in this control on Garrison to come back and make it a round number 5. Arguably the most entertaining map thus far in the series. We have another offensive round having to be played out by Sicario family. Could the odds be even more stacked against you from being down 0-2? But now for you to get the third one to go your way, you need to win another offense, back-to-back offenses. But you have already shown that you can win one, and you've done it before. Can you do it again? Blame opening up the kills here with the first blood onto Bishi. Jafud nearly taking down Risky, but Risky's shots will be superb, and they will be able to take him down. Careless, and I missed my shots trading over here, but Careless getting 2 big ones. We'll get the flash up. Jafud, and then takes him down as well. The athleticism, the ingenuity. Now the spawn trapping is starting to come through. This is a potentially sad time for Sicario unless they're able to make their way past this halfway line that's been drawn in the sand by Final Strike. Jafud trying to get it done here on this movement through the middle, but just can't get it to go his way. I miss my shots, drops as well. This staggered spawns coming through isn't helping Sicario family at all. Aldo trying to make his way up here to kill off Risky, just can't get it done. Too much assistance. The ARs of Final Strike are just too potent at this moment in time. Number 4, and Bishy takes down the reinforcements in the back. Oh, Lord. What a catastrophe of a 5th round for Sicario family. This is how things end. Not with a whimper, but with a bang from a Final Strike. That is 3-2 scoreline. Final Strike coming out on top there. What a map. And Careless just making that last round of magic happen for his team. Getting them across the line, really, in the end. With that, just keeping that other team in Sicario family just pinned up in that spawn beautifully. And just the pressure was too great. You know, they had such an incredible run of 2 straight in response to being down, you know, 0-2, but that just, you know, the luck just ran out, you know, going into that 3rd round. Just that 5th round just wasn't it for them. That was a one-sided round, sort of like the one-sided map that we saw to start the series on Checkmate. But we do have more magic potentially to happen. We have another map we're guaranteed. Now, would we get a 5th? You know, for me, I'm praying that my fingers are crossed that Sicario family gets it, because I want my prediction of Sicario family winning to still come to fruition. Just a little bit, but Final Strike, you know, if my 14 Nation's right, you know, props to them for predicting Final Strike, because then they get a perfect prediction on Flawless and Final Strike. So that would be fantastic for them, as well as it'd be fantastic for Final Strike, you know, to see them get through after the adversity and the you know, the situation that went on in the last their last match, with, you know, the mayhem that happened and ensued there during the match and even following it. You know, Final Strike just, you know, on the final stages here of coming away with the win against Sicario family here in this series. They're up 2-1. Can they close it out in this map 4, or do we go to a map 5 if Sicario family comes away with this hard point on Raid coming up next? Questions that need answering. We'll be able to get those answers from the players from the map after the break, folks. You guys know the drill, so we'll throw you guys some music to the break. And yeah, GEC playoffs. Boy, what fun is it? What fun has it been? And man, what fun are we having and will continue to have. It's crazy, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Really short and brief break, like I told you guys. We got Final Strike on the right hand side, up 2-1 right now in the series, up against Sicario family, who are on the left. And no substitutes being used by either of these teams. They continue to battle it out with the same team of 4. And here we go. We got magic happening right now from Final Strike with Careless on 3 in a row, unanswered kills, and you know, this point going their way along with potential spawns. But it looks like Jafud has actually made his way into the back here, so he's now maybe gonna cause some problems with the spawns here for Final Strike. Jafad, will he take down Bishy here? He will, and that's going to shore up some spawns for P2. The Sicario family are in, you know, arguably desperate need of, coming off of 20. Not really desperate need. It's not the end of the map. What are you saying, Chase? Just why you got to be capping, like, why I got to cap so hard for the entertainment and the, you know, the hype and whatnot sometimes. But Jafad, man, I ain't capping when I say that guy's pretty good, but careless. He's been looking super strong and on point from start to finish, I think, in today's action. Weedy, oh my god! Get out of the kitchen when this man is cooking. Because he's cooking with some gas over here with this Krieg, man. Grabbing that 3-piece. Superb stuff from him. Can he get some more? He is on a 5 streak, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 away from a kill streak as well. He finds Blame. No, he only tags the player up. But he's finding his team a lot of hill time as well. And he was a mastermind behind that first map win. That 50-point club on Checkmate Hardpoint. And, well, he's looking to potentially be another mastermind of another massive map win for his team in Hardpoint. But we will start to see some noise drowned out here by Sicario family. Grabbing a nice rotation to the next hill, and Careless does drop to Aldo after getting a nice snazzy kill onto Blame. Yeety. Weedy is going to be able to find another kill. He's still looking around for his 7th. He might have been able to spot Aldo. Here we go. That is your first streak on the board on the map. And he will be able to get that one, but time continues to tick in Sicario's favor with the 2 players on the point. Risky shows himself for just a moment, but he is going to be dissuaded by getting tagged up by Jafad. Jafad drops here. Number 4 and missed my shots. Needed to be awake, but was sleeping just behind the benzos to the side inside the garage. And, well, Blame, he's now going to be popping off a little bit off on that P3, or not P3, P4 spawns. As now Sicario spawned out ready for this next hill to grab the early time, but they are just going to be tickling her right now. Well, Final Strike looks to choke up onto this point, but Jafad beaming with that AR. Weedy as well beaming. This Final Strike team is beaming, or like a bat out of hell here's just absolutely blistering pace put in by them in this hard point. This is a mode, and this is another map that they're looking so good on. Weedy continuing to go off. Bishy not gonna find a kill before getting taken down by Blame. Aldo takes down Careless, and a push on into Kishin is starting to come through. Aldo makes his way to money window. Finds 1, finds 2. That snap onto Weedy is good. Jafad taking down Careless. That's going to be the scraps just being devoured by the 1 player on the basketball court. That's risky. Nobody wanting to take him on some one-on-ones right now. Looking like Geo-wise. Careless coming out of kitchen. Blame will take him down. And that is Blame holding down the 1-man army here inside of this center hill, this courtyard. And this is time going the way of Sicario family. They get themselves past 50 points here, past 75. This is definitely an improvement from the first hard point. Blame, oh lord, just dripping in finesse the way he was sliding around and finding those kills. Careless also dropping. This is Blame's hill for sure. This is a bad man right here. Oh my lord, taking down Bishy as well. That's a streak in his hands. Get the reload going, boy. You're also running low on ammo. You're gonna want to pick up another gun. There's a juicy one over by kitchen. You could pick it up. It's on the ground right there, huh? It looks like he won't. But while I'm babying Blame in that commentary, oh my lord, he cleans up 2. Picks up some bullets off of their bodies as well. Oh no. Oh, yo, Weedy, my boy. Giving some boxing lessons but Careless rips that player's head off long range that was challenging him. Craig versus Sub wins when you got those headshots to go your way, and Jafud winning a big gunfight right there, but Weedy coming alive for 2. Blame saying how do you do to him and taking him down in his own 2-piece to answer back. As Sicario family, this is their first ever lead in this, and both the hard points combined. And boy, are they maybe making it look like this is a possible map 5 on the horizon. Little bit of a lineup comes up right there for just a moment, but Weedy getting the job done, taking down 3, cutting them down at the roots right there by the back side of Laundry. Aldo's nade getting devoured by the trophy system, and Careless gonna be cleaning up 2 at the front door, sweeping the dust under the rug there. Number 3 though in Jafud trying to hold a few of these players back from being able to rotate freely through the middle of the map. Vishy, will you drop to Jafud as well? Yes, you will, my man, as Jafud continuing to act like a freight train in some of these instances, but this is Blame versus Weedy right now in the potential MVP race here between the 2 teams. Oh lord, if Jafud gets that! Oh my lord, Jafud! You made those players look like scrubs on the feed right there. Get out of my game, he says. I missed my shot. Over by AC, his team inside the point. Now looking to just find a few players, take some shots over at Weedy, pre-fires and tags him. Players sliding on into the point though, and out of it. This is an onslaught from the front coming through for the boys in orange. And who's going to come out on top? It looks like it will be the lads in orange. They break their way on into the point. They muscle their way in. They're still in with the lead as well, and will be breaking the 200 point club first. Or not club, but the 200 points mark first. Final Strike looking to try to put this series and map to rest here on Raid, and potentially on this next hill as it's fought between Wheat and Aldo, but Weedy getting the job done there. The team coming together. Oh my lord, Weedy cleaning up the player in the back as well, but Sicario finding themselves some fortunate spawns, and Blame calling in some streaks to take these players off the map, potentially looking like a possibility for Sicario. Blame calling in his here. These are some last-ditch efforts. Blame needing to get that big kill right there. That's 2 kills in the kill feed for him. He's coming through with money. These players on the hill, though, they're going to need to go big for the side of Sicario, and they do not come in fast enough and in their favor. They need to slide on the point. Weedy will drop. Oh, it's a buzzer-beating moment. The rotation needs to come through, though, at the same time. Will they get there in time to be able to contest the hill? Maybe not, and it won't be able to come in time. Final Strike, get the Final Strike done. Punched into the air, or their fists in absolute happiness. Final Strike, final nail in the coffin here. And Careless not caring less about his bullets, but placing them perfectly and using them up super efficiently as well. You've gotta give a hand for Final Strike here, getting it done on this hard point. But man, did Sicario work? Did they look good? Did they look like they could have potentially found new life in this series and pushed things to a map 5? They had a way better, hands down, hard point this time around, but just they came up short ultimately. You know, when we saw both of these series go the distance to a 4th map, not a 5th map, but a 4th map, and the underdogs just a little bit unable to close things out, or at least try to come in clutch. Sicario family, they tasted a lead. They tasted the potential of a victory on that map in I would say that fifth, it has to be that fifth rotation, that fifth hard point hill inside of the courtyard. Blame did a phenomenal job just holding these players from Final Strike away from it, holding them at bay and holding down the fort of that courtyard. Just his efforts, unfortunately, were not deserving of any fruits, and his team comes up short. Sicario family, we'll be seeing you guys in that losers bracket. Hopefully you guys can join ADS Gaming and making some crazy runs, and maybe we'll see you guys on Sunday if you guys can make it far enough through the bracket run in the losers bracket. But Final Strike and Flawless, those are your two teams that come out on top today and will be facing each other on stream on Sunday in the winners bracket finals. What a phenomenal matchup that can be. Both of these teams are fierce. We've seen Final Strike and heard of them as being a team on the cusp of some challengers, some really strong challengers placings and finishes, and maybe even, on the cusp of that challengers champs opportunity, but they just come up short in being able to do so. They don't make it in there. But Flawless, they're a fantastic roster. They're super star-studded, and they're still going to be in a lot of people's eyes, including my own, the favorites for that one. But ultimately, just a massive round of hands, and thank you to all of these teams, their players, for putting themselves out here, putting everything on the line here in these matches when it comes to their legacies and their just their own sort of images as players in the AM scene. They fought so hard tooth and nail, and they gave you guys, the viewers at home, a ton of entertainment. They gave me a lot of entertaining gameplay to commentate over as well. And it does not go unnoticed, trust me. Lose or win, if you try your hardest and you put out some of these performances like we just saw Blame put out, it's just, without a doubt, you've got to see you're gonna see a good future if you keep that up. You keep the momentum going in your favor. And well, I'm just quickly jotting down a few notes here and obviously connecting the dots and being able to announce the MVPs of both the series here tonight. We had a phenomenal first series between ADS and Flawless. We had another phenomenal series between Sicario and Final Strike. But your winners, the MVPs from those, are going to be Estriel from Flawless for the Flawless and ADS game, and for the Final Strike and Sicario one, it's Weedy with both of those. It's going to be wheat with both of those hard points that were just absolutely masterclasses, star-studded, and just crazy, just control and precision with his Krig. It was unbelievable to watch, and just ultimately just massive GGs to both of those players for what they were able to put on display today, with their consistency and with, watching them do what they did. It was awesome. But thank you guys so much for tuning on in. I know I've been rambling a lot post-match here, post-map 4 and all, but, what can I tell you? Maybe this is just some extra bonus action to make up for the fact that, and talk to make up for the fact that we don't have any matches on stream for Saturday. So, but ultimately, guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. It's been awesome. It's been my pleasure casting for you guys through this entire week so far, all the 5 days that we've played through and casted through and streamed through. It's been awesome. It's been fun. We got ourselves grand finals day on Sunday. It's where we see the top 4, maybe even more, played out. But thank you guys so much for showing up today in these matches. The Sicario family and Final Strike one just now, and obviously the ADS Gaming one before against Team Flawless. Hope you guys can check out all these teams, their Twitters. Check out my Twitter as well, and GEC Global Esports Community. Thank you guys so much for putting on such an awesome league and playoffs, putting in the efforts as well with the stream graphics and all those great things, the bells and whistles that I get to make move, and and all that stuff, put them to life. It's awesome. Love it. But I'll catch you guys all on Sunday for more action enjoy your guys' Saturday off, and enjoy the rest of Challengers Champs tonight. It's happening, the finals. It's got to be on soon, if not right now. So I'll be checking that out in just a moment. I'll see you guys around. Enjoy your nights and stay safe. Peace, 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 peace.